You know, it just came to me like, how many times have we fluffed our children because we've come from such hard times and a struggle in life, and then we've created these easy moments, easy times, and we've removed every obstacle, every challenge in our kids' way, only to find that we've created weakness in these children that become adults and then end up going to therapy because of their inadequacy, because they feel they need consistent validation, or because they have lack of self-worth, or they have doubt in themselves, and they judge themselves, they compare themselves to others, and they're living in this child state mind in an adult body because of us parents. And I was thinking about it today. We need to reach the root cause of the problem. We are just cleaning the surface base of every individual that walks into that therapy room. Yes, you may apply and come to therapy and heal your problem, but if we're going to just keep healing that one person at a time, we're not fixing the problem at its root. Similar to that metaphor, when a doctor was walking past and found all these people in the water drowning that were committing suicide, and he jumped in because it's inevitable. A doctor is there to save people, and he jumps in the water and he starts saving them, and he gets tired and exhausted. What happens? He finds his best friend, another doctor, a surgeon, walking past, and he calls him, please help me, I'm exhausted. He goes, okay, I'm going to help you. But then he turns his back and he walks the opposite direction, and his mate's like, he just left me stranded to deal with this on my own. But what he did, what the other doctor didn't think of, is he found the root of where this problem is beginning, to stop it at the cause of everything. And when he went up there and found the person that's been brainwashing him to jump off the cliff and become so suicidal, he sorted it out from there. Whereas the other doctor was drowning amongst everyone else trying to help them heal. That is exhausting. And that's my point today. As therapists, all we're doing is, yes, healing people. Yes, they're coming a long way. Yes, we're fixing their issues or helping them heal in that dimension. But we're not healing the root. It's the parents, it's the caregivers, it's the foster care, it's the system. We are corrupting the system with too much endorsement of fluffiness to these kids. And these kids cannot grow up to be strong women and strong men enough to understand their duty in life. And I feel that we as therapists need to begin to advocate for the right things and go to the source of the problem, and no longer just fixing the surface base as the side effect of the source where it all began. Are you with me with that one? Just ponder over it for a minute. Does it make sense? Does it hit home? How many times, if you've come from trauma and you've been triggered and you've gone through PTSD, you've got now symptoms of ADHD, autistic traits because you've learned to disassociate to survive, and multiple other things, addictions, depression, anxiety, perfectionism, OCD, OCB, whatever you want to call it, whatever label, narcissism, sense of control, because we didn't have that control ability when we were younger, because everything was delivered so easily, so we got this sense of entitlement. If we just think for a second, based on us as an individual, check in with yourself. Did you come from a hard time? Did you really come from a hard time? And due to that hard time, have you created an easy time for your children, so much so that it's ignited and birthed weakness? And because of that weakness, what we have right now is a challenged society that does not think outside of the box and believes they have entitlements, the world owes them, and now because the world is not giving them what they think they deserve and what they need, they drop into addictions, they drop into procrastination, they go into social media as another addictive state, flicking, trying to find adequacy in things outside of themselves, and now they're comparing, and now they're no longer the identity of themselves because they never grew up in a place where you don't have to be inside of a challenge, but they didn't grow to deal with challenges because we were always catching them when they fall. We were always removing an obstacle before they got to it. Did we not all do that? I'm one for it. I'm the first one to put my hand up. I failed. as a mother in that direction. I gave my kids everything I did not have, so they don't feel and experience what I did. But hold on a second. Now they believe they're entitled for a lot more. Who's the root cause of this problem? Me. But then when I reflect on my trauma and my adolescence and the things that I experienced, and that built tenacity, confidence, hunger, drive, the ability to see the world outside any box that I felt I was confined in. And yet it doesn't fall far from the tree where everyone does that. Some people just stay in that box and others break free. But there is more chance of you breaking free from that trauma as opposed to being fluffed up. Because not everything comes on a silver platter. I'm sorry. You got to work smarter and you got to work harder. There's no such thing as easy come, because easy come is easy go. It's just factual. You've got to just believe the truth. Don't make up stories to feel better about your actions, your addictions, your behaviors, and how you're showing up in the world. Let's admit the truth. We need to focus and change the cause of society. And it comes back down to the parents, the caregivers, caretakers, the foster carers, doesn't matter. The system, the teachers, the professors, the uni. We all need to put our hands together and we need to create a change. We need a change. Without a change, all we're doing as therapists is just cleaning surface-based stuff. We're not cleaning the root cause of the problem because it's going to keep showing up. The saying goes like this: hard times create strong people. Strong people create easy times. And the easy times create these weak people. Do you know what weak people do? They're the ones that begin to create the hard times again. And those hard times for their generation creates the easy times that regenerates the weak people. And it's a cycle. And we need to stop the cycle at its core. It needs to start with us. We need to start recognizing and becoming more self-aware as parents. What are we over-giving and delivering to our kids that, if anything, we're removing the adequacy of knowing, learning, independence? From my heart to yours, I hope this resonates, as always.